At least 90 people now are dead in Texas after catastrophic flash flooding there. Dozens are still unaccounted for, including 10 girls from a summer camp. This time-lapse video shows how quickly a river in Kingsland, Texas rose in just 3 minutes on Friday. Search and rescue teams say they're finding bodies in trees, including at least one of the girls from Camp Mystic. More than 24 campers and counselors from Camp Mystic died in the flooding, and more than 800 high water rescues have happened since the flooding began. The risk of life-threatening flooding is still high in central Texas, too, with more rain on the way. For many here in West Virginia, it brings back painful memories of our own flood tragedies. Joining us now is Dr. Vince Callahan. He's a mental health expert and author of Freedom to Change to help us understand the emotional impact. Thanks for joining us, Dr. Callahan.
Thank you for having me.
So what does happen in a person's mind right after a traumatic event like this happens?
Your brain goes into fight, flight, or freeze when there's a perceived threat or a real threat. So that means you go from thriving to surviving. All of your systems go into survival mode. It's called fight, flight, or freeze. Your blood pressure goes up, your heart rate goes up, your sugar levels go up. You are in survival mode, trying to make sense of this and to get past this. So it sets all the alarm bells off in your brain.
And how do families cope with not knowing? I could never imagine being in this situation, but not knowing if a loved one is safe in something like this, where they are literally just swept away.
Right. It's the same thing. Any perceived threat is going to put us in fight, flight, or freeze. So it doesn't matter if you're in that flood yourself and something's happening, or you have a loved one. Anything that's a perceived threat sets off those alarm bells in our brain. It dumps cortisol, which is the stress hormone, and we just are in survival mode. And the longer the tragedy goes on and the longer that situation happens, the longer you stay in survival mode. And that can turn into what's called chronic stress, which can actually change the size and function of your brain.
I would imagine that something similar to this could be if someone finds themselves at the scene of a car accident. All of a sudden, they're just driving along and they're in the middle of an awful accident, and their brain has to shift to getting to where they're going to now dealing with the aftermath of something so catastrophic. I know we're talking about some heavy stuff, but what types of long-term effects could this have on someone? You mentioned changing your brain, but is there anything else that could come along with this?
Well, it changes your whole personality. It changes your ability to reason, to have objectivity planning. It changes your executive functioning skills, your critical thinking skills. It changes everything about your personality. And every time you think of the trauma, even if the trauma is not there, when you think about it, you go into that same survival mode. And so now you're still doing, that's what PTSD is really just thinking about the tragedy over and over and over. But every time you're doing that, you're going back to the same neurotransmitters and feelings that you had at the beginning when the trauma happened. So that's what puts us into chronic stress.
And Dr. Callahan, we're certainly no stranger to catastrophic flooding here in Appalachia. What would you say to folks who have experienced something like this firsthand? Because we're not far removed from our own awful flooding here at home, too. What would you say to friends or family members of those dealing with this type of a situation?
I would say several things. Number one, I would say this is the time that you come together as a community. This is the time where you talk to people, you connect with people, you bond with people, because we want to change that stress hormone into a different neurotransmitter. But this is when you hold on to people. And this is when you also give a lot of grace and mercy, because everybody's feeling the same thing. Everybody's on edge, everybody's irritable, and they're overwhelmed. And so they need lots of grace and mercy. And the children need time to grieve at their own pace. Everybody doesn't grieve the same. Trauma is an event, grief is a process. And so you need to be able to have that opportunity to grieve at your own pace and what that means. And I would tell you that people who go through this kind of tragedy, it'll take them a year to 18 months to get over it or to get back to some normalcy of life.
A big thank you to Dr. Vince Callahan for helping break down this heartbreaking headline.